meditation here, I'm seeing same geometric shape appear. It's a black void with this geometric circle in the middle. I have been meditating for years, and I have never seen this until being here. Why and what is it? That's why you are here. When we go into that deep, there are stages which within that inner experience of meditation. The first intimate experience of meditation, when you start to go into that, first, of course, you will encounter the noise of the mind, the involuntary activity of the mind, where it's just constantly generating thought. A lot of time people say, I try to meditate, but I think a lot. No, you do not think. You are sitting and meditating. There is an involuntary activity in your mind which generates thought. Your intention there is to not think. So that's already a big victory, that you become aware that, oh my God, I am not my mind. Yes or no? It's just like right now, we are sitting here and all of a sudden my hand starts shaking and starts choking me. Then you would think either I am crazy or my arm is possessed, because it does not belong to me and it is hurting me. But when my arm does it, it is so obvious. We can call an exorcist. Exorcist? Who do you call? Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. What are they called? Exorcists. Exorcists. That word is a little bit tricky. But our mind, because it is so intimate and nobody else sees it, our mind is generating this assault on self all the time, and we remain oblivious to it. So as we start meditating, this starts to become very obvious that there is an activity in the mind which is not self-generated. You are not generating it. It is happening on its own. Yes or no? And that's where you say, oh my God, my mind is just crazy. Yes or no? So that's already huge victory, that we realize, oh, I'm not the mind. There is an involuntary activity in my mind, and I have power over the attention. I don't have to accept the activity of the mind. And then we introduce the mantra. First we do the kriya, then we introduce the mantra, and then the mantra becomes a conscious thought that we are generating versus the involuntary activity. Now as we start to do that, naturally the first experience as you start to get to a more stable state is this inner blackness. Do you follow me or not? This kind of, you start to settle, the thought becomes fainter, now the noise is not as much there, and you experience this kind of void, this black stillness. Yes? And if you stay long enough in there, and if you are also working with Shakti, you are surrounding by Shakti, then in that void, activity starts to happen. And this activity is very distinct from the activity that you have encountered at a grosser level. The grosser level activity has a stressing effect on your body. It has a stressful content. It has a distracting content. It has a content which makes you restless. Do you follow me or not? But as you sink into this deeper level of void, stillness, at what we might call the cosmic consciousness, then there is this cosmic consciousness starts to get converted into Shruti, Smriti, Vritti, where you start seeing, you might have auditory experiences, you might have visual experiences, you start getting final level of feeling experiences, right? This is what we call God, Goddess consciousness, where the feeling now from peace starts to be converted into bliss. joy. The inner experience becomes very vivid. Do you follow me? But it is, the first stage is this kind of becoming at ease with this inner stillness, this great darkness. Eyes closed, senses withdrawn, thought activity minimal, no thought, just stillness. And when we start to be in this, and then we have a conversion that starts to happen, where the inner experience starts to become very rich, where you start to get more feeling, more emotion. You can start releasing a lot. That's where tears can come sometimes. Anybody has experienced what I'm talking about? Your tears can come, and you're not crying for a reason. Do you follow me or not? You're not crying because, oh, he hit me, or oh, she was so bad to me. No, tears come because there is something moving in you, and it is so powerful that it's just an incredibly honest expression of yourself. Tears just come. It's not, and because we are living in a society, we have created cultures where you have to pretend to be perfect. So people, when they cry in the beginning, when they have this experience, they freak out. Like, whoa, I don't know what I was crying. Has anybody ever had that? Right? They start crying. It's like, oh my God, why am I crying? Right? So sometimes people speak and they start crying, and they're just coming from a place of real deep honesty and say, I'm so sorry for crying. Why you have to be sorry? Yes? And so at that finer state, there is this activity, and sometimes visions will come. You might see shapes and forms. You might have experiences. Sometimes you see, this sense of Ishta. You might see your loved ones. It's a very extraordinary state of consciousness. And this vision of Yantras, that's from where all the chakra systems have come. The chakra symbology, if you look at even the Agya chakra, which is behind us, is a geometric symbol. If you look at all the chakra system, symbology, for the Anahata, Vishuddha, Manipura, there is always geometrical signs. You look at Sri Yantra, which is there at our altar, there are geometrical signs. Where are they coming from? They are coming from this meditative experience. When the yogis went into this deep state, they start having these experiences. These experiences were shared experiences, just like when we have eyes open and we can all verify that there is a river flowing. Why do we all verify? We can all verify that because our senses are attuned to a certain vibration where we all perceive the water flowing. Or if I say spot red, all of us in this room, unless you are a specific unique individual who is colorblind, but most of us with the nervous system that we have can spot the color red on this wall. Yes or no? But if we got our beloved pets, dogs, and if we ask them to spot red, they will just look at you. So to the dog, there is no red. Do you follow me or not? To the bat, there is no red. The bat sees in a totally different auditory manner. The bat does not use the eyes. The bat used sound waves to see and navigate through the maze of nature. And so we see that even on an external sensory, what we call objective reality, what is real to each and every one of us is a consensus that our nervous system, our perception, there is a certain consensus, and we all see red, and so there is red. Yes or no? And so on an inner level also, when the yogis were having this experience, this was not one-off experience that, okay, somebody had it. These were shared experiences. And they verified and they shared with each other and said, yes, I also saw the same thing, and I also saw the same thing. And this started to be documented, started to be written down. And that's from where the whole yogic symbology, yogic scriptures, technology came into existence. Do you follow me? So you having this, being in this field, being surrounded by that energy, you're having that experience that's just pointing to you're taking the next step in that inner experience. Clear? So, welcome.